Hello everybody, it's your boy Skips here with another video, and just like all of you, that Remind trailer was crazy. But moving on from there, the biggest surprise in that trailer, in my opinion, was the fact that we got to see all of the Final Fantasy characters who are part of the Radiant Garden Restoration Committee coming back, with Aerith, Yuffie, and Squall appearing in the trailer, and then later on the Kingdom Hearts Twitter, or if you go to the Square Enix Press site, them releasing a render of Sid, so he will be making an appearance in this DLC as well. And with the little small fact that we saw all these Final Fantasy characters in this trailer, there is a possibility that more are going to be shown off within the DLC, and particularly I'm talking about Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth, because as we know, Sephiroth was a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 1 and in Kingdom Hearts 2, and there was a little bit of a storyline going on between him, Cloud, and Tifa. And at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, when you finish their storyline, it looked as if Cloud and Sephiroth were going off to finish their final battle alone. But it wasn't really a definitive conclusion because we didn't get to see what happened. Whether Cloud won or whether Sephiroth won, or they just came to an understanding, we just don't know. So is it possible within the Remind DLC that we could be getting a Sephiroth secret boss fight? Yes, I feel like it is very possible. Mainly due to the fact that Sephiroth was a staple of the series for 1, 2, and I feel like 3 just would be missing something if we just didn't get that final boss fight with him. And after 3, we could never see Sephiroth, Cloud, or Tifa, or any of the Final Fantasy characters again, but I feel like having Sephiroth in there for that final time, for the end of the Xehanort saga, I feel like it is something that is super necessary for not just me, but for other fans who really loved fighting him, because he was kind of like a super big challenge and somewhat of an accomplishment or a badge of honor if you defeated him. And if I had to theorize about how we exactly got to this boss battle, I would not be surprised if Radiant Garden became a small playable area, just like akin to Twilight Town in Kingdom Hearts 3, how it is massively smaller compared to what it used to be. And within that small area, eventually after we do certain things within the Remind DLC, and possibly even things that they add to the main game, that we unlock some type of portal or some type of secret cutscene where Tifa comes back to Radiant Garden and asks for Sora, Donald, and Goofy's help to go with her and help Cloud finish off Sephiroth. And then you will go to a special arena, maybe modeled after Midgar somehow, or someplace else on the planet of Radiant Garden that is kind of modeled after the live stream, and it would be Sora, Donald, Goofy, Tifa, and Cloud teaming up to beat Sephiroth in his surf form and defeating him finally and freeing Cloud of his darkness for the end. And I feel like the possibilities of it happening are extremely high, because I feel like Tetsuya Nomura and the Kingdom Hearts devs in general have taken what we have said into mind and have tried not to show everything that's going to be happening in this DLC, because while we do see a lot of things, we don't know exactly what is going on, whereas in Kingdom Hearts 3's original trailers, we got a whole bunch of stuff spoiled for us, like Anti-Aqua, everybody getting wrecked for the first time when they got to the Keyblade Graveyard, moments that would have been so much more impactful if we had saw them originally within the game while playing them, we got in trailers. So I would not be surprised that if they waited almost 2 or 3 days before the release of Remind and just said, oh, there's a way to face Sephiroth within the game, or they just tweet out a picture of a boss battle with Sora, Cloud, Tifa, Donald, and Goofy facing Sephiroth, and they just left it at that, and we would have to figure out how to fight Sephiroth within Kingdom Hearts 3. Personally, I believe that would be amazing. But now I'm going to leave you all with a question. Number 1, do you want Sephiroth to come back in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind? And number 2, if he does come back, how would you implement him into the game? Either by way of you just having a random cutscene and then you jump through a portal and there goes Sephiroth, or kind of being tied within the story, but it's an optional thing and not something that you have to do to complete the Remind DLC. You can come back and do it later. Let me know down below. But with that being said, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It has been your boy Skips, and I will see you all in the next one.